Hey GETMADE Squad, and welcome back to my channel. Hope that this video finds you in wonderful, great, excellent spirits. So guys, I have got another two-piece combo for you. Oily eyelids. Gotta put the powder on first before we can put that base on. So guys, what I want to talk about today is we're going to take a break from the messages just for today, okay? I don't know how this is going to come out, but I'm just going to say it, and, you know, we can discuss it in the comment section. But I need someone to explain to me. In this day and age, okay, let's not even count 2020, right? Let's just count from 2019. Okay, 2019. You mean to tell me these people who produce these TV shows and movies can't find someone to lay these laces right? Like, I just don't understand. Like, we're in 2019. You can't, there's not a wig slayer in your area or a wig slayer you can fly in on set to do this hair. Like, it doesn't make sense to be in 2019 and you be able to see someone's lace. Or they don't pluck it enough so, like, you can tell the person's wearing a wig. And I know some people don't know the difference. Like, we'll watch a TV show or a movie, and my daughter's fiance, I'll say something about, I can't watch this because of her hair, and he's like, that's a wig? So I get it. If there are people out there who don't know anything about hair extensions, they don't know crap about wigs or anything like that, yeah, they might be able to, it might pass for them. They might not, it might not bother them. It won't bother them because they don't know any better. And some of these are like A-lister stars. And you're just like, really? Y'all gonna do them like that? Like, y'all know we got 3D, 4K, UD, all these whatever stuff. We have all this technology where we can see everything going on. And you're gonna produce that and we're supposed to pretend like we don't see that? Really? I just don't understand. Like, just hire a wig slayer and give them the money. You make all this money. And, you know, no offense to the people who do the wigs. And, you know, I know you're doing your job. You know, just don't take offense to this. But I just think there's always someone better at what you do. I just feel like there is someone out there better who can manipulate the hairline better, lay it better, bleach the knots. You know, something. These aren't synthetic wigs they're wearing. They don't look like it. They look like they're human hair. So they can bleach the knots. So, you know, just find someone or just order it pre-bleached already, because you can do that now. You know, I don't wear human hair units, but I know they come where you can pre-bleach the knots. Well, they'll do it for you. And especially if you're a Hollywood big budget film set, you can find someone to pre-bleach these knots. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. Like, you go through all that to hire these people, but you don't go through and, like, say, you know, or there's not someone looking at the movie or on set going, this don't look right. It doesn't look natural. No, I don't know. I just don't. That bothers me. So I'm putting it out to you, squad. Does that bother you? Am I the only weirdo that watches a TV show and a movie and I'm like, why they do her like that? Why they do him like that? I know this has already been discussed when this movie came out. The other day I was watching Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And the way they did Shamar Moore wrong with that braided wig. Like, that man, God created a masterpiece when he created that man, and to do him the injustice of putting him in this atrocious wig. Like, why would you do that? Why? And when did that movie come out? So I know it's not in 2000. I don't even know when. Even then, like, there had to have been somebody out there with, you could have found a better, like, I just, come on, Tyler. Come on. Oh, man, I watched it. I was just like, oh, man. I just felt bad for him watching that movie. I still watched the movie, and he still was fine. But I'm just saying, you don't destroy all that fineness with that tomfoolery of a trash wig. I just don't understand. But anywho, let me know, guys. Does it bother you? Or am I just crazy? Alright, guys, we're gonna go into the map book today. Oldie but a goodie. Never go wrong with the map book. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna use this shade here, and I might blend it in with this one just a tad bit just to deepen it up. And I think I'm gonna use this shade right here. So we'll start. Almost hit myself. All right, before we start with those two shades, we're gonna use the bottom two right here, and we're gonna kind of put that all over the eyelid.
I'ma start it from the bottom. I'll show you how to flip a dollar. I got food in my dining room. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. It's another day, another chance. I wake up, I wanna dance. So as long as I got my friends, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. He say I'm hot, I'm so critical. Pull up on him in my vehicle. He said I'm pretty, you must be from Brazil.
All right, once you put on your eyeshadows, if you want, you can create kind of a soft cut crease. So not like literally going in with some type of base and cutting it, but using the eyeshadow and a flat brush to kind of pack on that color and just create like a little soft cut crease. You don't have to do that. You could just put on the eyeshadows as they were before and leave it, you know, to skip that step if you want to, if you don't want anything to do with cut creases, whether it's soft, whether it's hardcore, you don't want to deal with it. That's completely fine. It's up to you. It's your look. Create what you want to do, okay? But I just want to throw that out there that you could create a soft crease just by using eyeshadow without using anything else to actually create that crease. So I'm not going to use foundation today. I just don't feel like it. I'm just going to save my foundation. And I was going to say, I already put primer on. I just didn't show you guys. And look, I was about to do... Okay, sorry. Never mind. I'm going to do this. There's like a little bit left. This is the I Am Magic concealer. I'm 18 from Juvia's Place. I think there's enough in there. We're about to find out. But this is, my voice keeps cracking. Sorry, guys. So if you are not a big fan of foundations, or maybe you're the type of person who doesn't like using foundations in the warmer months, what you can do is like what I'm doing right here is just kind of spot treat where you need coverage, and you don't have to use a full foundation. So get my setting spray. Okay, and since we're just spot treating, I'm going to use my the setting powder I bought to use all over my face for just this specific reason. And I'm going to set my whole face because I'm not wearing foundation all over. So this is from Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in Honey. And I've reviewed this and I've used this on my channel before, so it's not a new product. And when I apply all over face, like in this type of situation, I like to use a flat brush to kind of stipple in the powder so that it really sets, since I'm not using a foundation. So with using a concealer with this method, you have two options. You can, like I said, you could just spot treat, or if you want to do like an all over coverage, if there are certain areas on your face that really require just a little tad bit more coverage, you can use a concealer all over your face, especially if it's a light concealer. So that way you're not getting like the heaviness of a foundation, but you're getting a little bit coverage than just using a powder. And then of course, you can always use a powder foundation as well. So if you're not into like liquid foundations or cream foundations, if you feel like it's just too much, you don't like it on your face, especially during the warmer months, then you can definitely switch to a powder foundation. Okay, so while I do my brows really quick, I just want to say, if you have dry skin and you're wanting to just use a powder, a setting powder on your face, or a, excuse me guys, use a setting powder or a foundation powder, you're gonna have to make sure that your face is extremely moisturized, because using just only a powder, it's gonna accentuate any of those dry patches you have on your skin. So you need to make sure that there aren't any dry patches. Maybe use a heavier moisturizer that day, or make sure you had really good skin prep at night, that you had your heavy cream on at night. It was really moisturizing your face. You know, make sure you drink lots of water, and that's gonna help to get rid of that patchiness. If it doesn't, and you're still experiencing patchiness when you're trying to use the powder, then you're not going to be able to use the powder. What you can try to do, because I do have dry patches here on my face, you can grab, once you put on your, even if you just use foundation too, but once you put on your powder, you can grab like the tiniest bit of your moisturizer and just dab it and kind of work it in a little bit to wherever you have those dry patches, and make sure it's really smooth when you do it. Give it time to set, and it could get rid of the dry patchy areas. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends on how dry that area is and how flaky it is. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so at this point of the eyes, you can skip this step if you don't want to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but you can skip it. If you want to keep this very natural and, well, natural, and you could just go ahead and put your mascara on, or if you have some falsies you want to put on, you can definitely go ahead and do that at this point. Me, I'm keeping it neutral. I'm keeping it neutral, guys, but I never said I wasn't gonna make it dramatic, but I'm keeping it neutral. I'm just gonna add a wing liner. If you want to add a wing liner, it's up to you. You can push it to the limits and drag it all the way out here, whatever you want to do. You can keep it minimal, just keep it right at your natural lash line. You can do a cat, however you want to do it. It's up to you. I don't know. I'm gonna go in and do it, and I'm gonna just start putting it on and see where I go from there. This is the NYX Epic liner. This is like my favorite liner to use. I do want to try the one from the crayon case. I haven't ordered it yet because Supa says she's releasing other products. So it's like I want to just order it all at once and not do like one order for a liner. But I don't know what she's doing. Come on, Supa. I'm ready. I'm ready to give you my money. All right, guys, let's get to this liner. Alright, and we're going to go into the Jackie Aina palette, and we're going to use Soleil as our highlight for the day. Not for our face, but for our eye highlight. Okay, so for our blush, we're going to go back into the matte book, and we're going to use these two shades. We're going to mix those together, and we're going to create, that's the color blush we're going to have today. Alright, for our highlight today, we're going to go in with Touch of Fancy Cosmetics in the color Brown Sugar. And I've done a review on this highlighter before, but just to show you again the color. And it's called their Blindlighters. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Alright guys, so I have completed the eye look. Again, optional. You don't have to use dramatic lashes. Optional. You can use your natural lashes, or you can use more natural looking falsies. You don't have to do a dramatic cat eye. You can knock that out. You cannot do liner at all, or you can make it smaller. You can just keep it on the lash line. It's whatever you want to do. It's up to you on how you want to recreate this look. I did add some little sparkles. Again, it is up to you. Okay, squad, my apologies, but the footage for the intro to this unit is gone. It's lost. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. But this is Red Carpet Pravo RCES 207. I have her in the color SR1B/Cider. Now, Wig Types already reviewed this unit, so if you want to take a look, I would suggest go over there, and then after viewing this one, so you can get a better idea of what she looks like fresh out of the pack. There's a malfunction, and I mentioned this later in the video, where she is not a perfect center. So I don't know. All the units are like that because on Wig Type she had a different color and hers was off center. So I believe it's all the colors. It just doesn't come down the center. So you have to shift her to put her in the center, and then of course that's going to cause one side to be longer than the other, so you have to cut to adjust. So that's the part that's not recorded, is her fresh out of the box and then me cutting the one side so that it's even and looks good on both sides, like you don't even know that I did it. And I think I did a pretty decent job. And here's me trying to clean up the part and the hairline. All right, squad, so here's my completed look for Miss Pravo. So, I don't even know if I should break this up into pros and cons. All right, let me just overall thoughts. I'm not going to do pros and cons. I don't know. Okay. Overall thoughts. Straight out the pack, no. She's a no. If you don't want to put in the work to get her to the style that you like, don't get her. She is not a beginner friendly wig because you're going to have to finesse her to get her to look good. So just want to put that out there. It took some work. I put some powder in the part, but I feel like the more I look at it, the more I want to tweeze more out. The thing about this unit though is she doesn't like to be tweezed a lot. Like if you don't catch the hair right, it snaps and frizzes. So you gotta take your time with her and make sure you're going like a few strands, 1 or 2 strands at a time to pluck her, because she doesn't like more than that. You're gonna have to cover up the knots. She does have black knots. I already mentioned that before. And if you, I don't know, I feel like even if you have a small head, she might shift on you. It's like because it's a malfunction in the way they made her, she's not a center part. So she wants to settle the way that she was made, which is off center. So even if you have a small head, even if you adjust the straps, I don't know if that's still going to prevent her from wanting to shift this way. Not necessarily back, just wanting to shift left to right. So I feel like you're going to either need to adhere her down with, like I said before, got to be glued, or bed head, or whatever you're using to adhere your wig. You're going to have to do that, or get a wig grip and have her stay centered so that you're not throughout the day. If you have a large head like myself, she is going to go back and slide this way, or this way, whichever way she keeps sliding. So again, if you want to wear her, rock her, and you have a larger head like myself, you're gonna have to adhere her down, wig grip, glue, whatever you use, so that she doesn't slide this way. Okay, so either way, you're gonna have to do something with her because she wants to move. As you saw on the video, I did spray her down with my conditioning spray because, as I said in the previous video, with curly hair texture like this, wavy or curly, if you want to comb it out, I suggest you wet it first. You don't have to use a conditioner spray unless it's a dry unit. But if it's moisturized and looking great right out the pack, I say just grab water and then comb it, and that will cut down on the frizzing and will cut down on it getting too big. I went ahead and used my conditioning spray just to give her a little bit of condition. She's not dry, but I just wanted to have her stay looking conditioned after I combed her out. So that's why I prefer to do that. This side, I love this side. This side, it's alright, but I'm loving what she's doing over here. Like the angle, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but in person, I like this side better. Also, you saw in the clip, I did shape her a little bit, so I took off, not too much, just not too much. Not like I did with the unit behind me. That one I really went to town on creating layers. Like Pravo, she has layers in her, but not enough. I felt like she needed more layers to her to really give a better effect. And I combed her out versus keeping her finger combed because I just felt like it was just too uniform and just looked a little bit too wiggy like that. But if you like it that way, that's fine. You know, do what works best for you. For me, I wanted to comb her out. I wanted her to get this volume that she has now. Straight out the pack, she doesn't have a lot of volume, you know. So I will say that she just needs some volume. And then I had my son grab for me the mousse that I'm always talking about, and I can't even get the top on. It's not that serious. She needs to pop the top on. Thank you. Okay, this is by Aussie, and it's called the Sprunch Mousse and Leave-In Conditioner. It's 24-hour curl lock with Australian jojoba oil and sea kelp, and it's a flexible hold. So it's only 24 hours, so it's not supposed to hold it for forever. On a synthetic unit, it lasts more than 24 hours, but like when we use it on our hair, I don't like it particularly for my hair or the oldest hair. Our hair's texture is similar to each other. And I don't know, I just feel like it causes our hair to frizz. Like it's not really taking it as a conditioner, if that makes sense. Yeah. Or if I use it, it'll have to be like when my hair is really wet. But if I use it like once it's kind of dry, I'm trying to kind of put volume in it, I don't like it. It causes my hair to frizz. On the younger two, they have a different hair texture pattern, so they can use this and be fine. Anywho, this is great for textured wigs like this. So wavy, curly, or virgin hair dupes that are like the Dominican, Peruvian, all the other stuff. That's a great mousse to kind of scrunch it up and get you the volume and get you that sassy look. Like, I like her now. I really like her, and I like this color. Like, once you finesse her, like, this is cute. This is cute. I keep saying that over and over. This is a really cute style for spring and summer. Like, I am feeling it. And let me know what you guys think. Of course, this isn't a color everybody would rock. I would rock this color. I would rock it to work. I sure would. But like I told you, it comes in the 1B, and the 2. There isn't a 4, but you can go with the 2 or get the F1B/30. You can do that for the natural kind of colors. Yeah, let me give you a 360. So this is her to my right. Oh, the cut looks good because I was just snipping and I don't even know. And I had that scarf on. So this is her to the left, and this is her to the back. Hopefully I got her combed really well. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of Miss Pravo. It's like Bravo with the P, Pravo. I think this is why I don't really get red carpet. Red carpet, no offense to red carpet, but they're a hit or miss. It's like sometimes you can get a really great unit from them, and sometimes it's like it's a no. Alright, guys, let me know what you think. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hello to all my new subbies. Hello to all those that have already been part of the squad. I greatly appreciate it. Again, all I can say is just thank you guys for tuning in, watching. Thank you so much for taking time to leave comments. I really like that. It just lets me know that you guys are liking the content that I'm putting out there. So I greatly appreciate that. I just can't say it enough. I don't know other words to use, but it just touches my heart to know when you guys leave a comment or the like, seeing the likes. I like that as well. If you don't want to leave a comment, perfectly okay. Leave a thumbs up. I'll appreciate that as well. And thumbs up because we're live. Thumbs up. that hopefully you ate today. Thumbs up that you like interviews. Thumbs up you like YouTube. Thumbs up you like IG. Just thumbs up. Thumbs up life. Alright guys, let me hop off here. Oh, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notifications on new videos headed your way, because there's videos headed your way. Okay, now I'm gonna get off of here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Show you how to flip a dollar. I got food in my dining room. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. It's another day, another chance. I wake up, I wanna dance. So as long as I got my friends, I'm better, I'm better.